Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica and this is Tiny Acorn. I love mixing vintage and modern clothing and some heart-to-heart content as well. So for today's video, I scoured my entire wardrobe and picked out my 10 most worn clothing items. And stay tuned till the end because I'm also going to share with you my top 5 pairs of shoes that I own. And so please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the video.
Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video. Make sure to stay tuned to the end to hear about my new blog.
Okay, so some of these items are actually older, some of them are newer, but I just tried to kind of pick the average amount of times that I've worn them for how long I've had them for to kind of gauge what I've been wearing the most. So just so you guys know, I am going to link anything that I can that's still available in stores down below for you in the description box. And this is something that I do on every single video. So if you ever have any questions about what I'm wearing in the video, I link it for you in the description box. And if for some reason I don't, you can send me a quick direct message on Instagram and I'll get back to you super, super fast. So anyways, let's go ahead and dive into my top 10 most worn clothing items. Okay guys, so I'm going to start with this sweater. This is my very favorite sweater. It is from Everlane. I have worn this thing countless times. It's just so cozy. And this color in particular, I'm really glad that I got because it's a neutral. I want to get it in every color. I actually have it in the mustard color as well. This one I got in a size extra small. I love that it's thin enough that I can tuck into pants, but it's also thick enough and warm enough that it keeps me super cozy and warm. Lots of warm fibers in here. Okay, so I get a lot of questions about the care on this sweater, and it is a dry clean only, but you guys, when you have clothing that are dry clean only, I don't know about you, but for me, I take such good care of it. I never wear this without a t-shirt on underneath because if I sweat and then I can just wash the t-shirt and the sweater's fine. And to be honest, smell test, like this thing smells amazing. I don't know how I haven't dirtied it for all of the times that I've worn it, but I still haven't had to take it to the dry cleaner. I think that when you have really quality garments, if you can't wash and wear something, then you do take better care of it and it lasts so much longer. And I've worn it so many times and it still looks like it's right out of the store off the rack. Okay, so this next item is my faux leather jacket. I haven't worn it as much lately, but for how long that I've owned this, I have worn it so many times. I think having a leather jacket is such a great staple for any wardrobe. You honestly don't have to be like hardcore to wear a leather jacket. You can pair it with like a soft, beautiful dress and kind of, you know, juxtaposition the soft and the hard, and it'll be such a cool outfit. So yeah, I've worn this one so much over the years. Okay, so my next most worn item is this beautiful 90s floral printed little dress that has a little collar here, short sleeves. I think the reason that I've worn this one so much is because I love the length of it. I love where it hits. I love that I can wear an ankle boot with it if I want. I can also, you know, just wear regular sandals. So it's really versatile because I can dress it up and I can dress it down. Because it's like a black printed floral, I feel like it can actually transition into winter really easily. Just throw on some leggings underneath and like a black long sleeve shirt or turtleneck underneath, and then throw a coat over the top and you're good to go. So yeah, this one has gotten a lot of wear in my wardrobe. I absolutely love it. Okay, so let's move on to some pants. You guys have probably seen me wear these pants like so many times. These are my Everlane wide leg crops. These guys honestly have been through thick and thin with me. I have worn them probably the most of any pants in my wardrobe. So they're really, really comfy. So the material is great. It's really, really durable, and it also has some stretch to it. And since they're high-waisted, the stretch is like perfect. So this particular style of pant with the wide leg and the high waist has been called one of the most flattering silhouettes that any body shape can wear. I just love that. I sized down on these pants. So I normally wear a size 0. I got them in a double 0 because they are very stretchy. So I love these pants so much. I got them in 3 colors. I have them in black also, which I bought secondhand from ThredUp. And I also got them in white. So they're really great, very versatile throughout my wardrobe. I'm sure you've heard me ranting and raving about the Ribcage Levi's jean. Oh, I cannot tell you enough how much I love these pants. This is literally the pant that I have been dreaming about and wishing existed for so long. I remember a long time ago just like getting on Levi's website and just like, you guys are Levi's, like why don't you have a super high-waisted pair of pants? You need to have that, like that's what's in right now. And then they finally came out with the Ribcage denim and I was so excited. I really wanted a straight leg jean, and so I love that this one is straight leg. Look at that wash, isn't that pretty? So pretty. They're so comfortable. So these are 99% cotton and 1% elastane, which is exactly how I like my jeans. I feel like when you go above 1% elastane, then it really starts looking like a jegging. The material looks thinner and it's just not as high of quality. So for these, they do run true to size. I got a 26. I normally wear a 26. You can really breathe in these and they're just so incredibly comfortable. Cannot recommend these enough, you guys. I actually got them in 2 other washes because I loved it so much. I got a full length and then I just chopped off the bottom, and that's something that you can do if you like that look. I do, so I usually cut or hem my jeans to be like right at ankle length. Yeah, you can get them in like multiple different kinds of lengths, whatever works for you. Okay, so since we're on the topic of jeans, I do have to share with you guys my other most worn pair of jeans, and that is my Everlane 90s cheeky jean. Okay, so let me share with you guys what I love about this pant. Super high-waisted, love the wash. It's this nice dark wash, super flattering, super comfortable. I love that the leg is like an actual true straight leg. Like it's not wide leg at the bottom. It really does go straight down. A lot of jeans I've noticed that say they're straight leg, they end up looking very tapered on me. And I don't really like that. And I love how this one is just a completely straight line all the way down to the ground. And I think this is probably the only pair of jeans that I haven't cropped higher. This pair is actually 100% cotton. Honestly, wouldn't have guessed because they're still really, really comfortable. They wear really nicely. I find that they stretch out like just the right amount when you're wearing them. I actually got these in a size 24. That is 1.5 to 2 sizes smaller than I would normally get them. I do think that they do tend to run a little bit big, so sizing down would be my recommendation. Okay, so a while back I posted an IGTV with my top 5 wardrobe basics. And in the wardrobe basics, one of those was a denim jacket. And this denim jacket, this vintage Wrangler jacket, is honestly like one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe. I've worn it so much since I've got it. I actually bought it at a vintage store in San Sebastian, Spain. And I just love the dark wash. I love the slouchy fit. I do roll the sleeves up at the bottom because I like how that looks. I just feel like having a dark wash denim jacket goes with so much, and it actually has like a classier look to it than a light wash denim in my opinion. And so anyways, this is like one of my favorite pieces that I have in my wardrobe and I wear it so much. Okay, so my next item is a little bit newer. I got it in the fall, but I've worn it so much since then. And that is my Everlane reWool overcoat. I had always wanted like a camel colored overcoat, but I just felt like that tan color doesn't look super good on my skin tone. I just really love this color because it looks a lot better on my skin tone, doesn't wash me out. I love this coat so much, you guys. So I got it in a size 0 because I wanted to be able to wear it over my sweaters and everything. And it's just such a beautiful color. It's so pretty. It's double-breasted and it has pockets here. You can actually take the flap out and wear the pocket flap out like that, or you can put it in. It's really warm, and I know that this is more of like a winter piece, but I just felt like I needed to share it with you guys anyways, since I have worn it a ton. This is a coat that will last you a lifetime. I know I'm gonna keep it forever. Okay guys, so my next piece, I have gotten it so recently. So I was like unsure if I should include it or not, but then I was like, okay, I literally want to wear this every single day and I've worn it so much. So I decided to include it in this top 10 video, and that is this vintage skirt. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. There's no brand on this skirt, but it does say that it was made in India. I just love the color so much. I love the way that it fits, and it's also like such a perfect length as well, and it pairs well with so many different tops and sweaters even, and just it's just the most beautiful skirt. I can't stop reaching for it. I did find a similar one online that I will link for you guys. It is very similar, and the link has like a bunch of different colors that you can choose from. So if you're not into this blue, you can pick a different color. So yeah, this is like one of my top 10 most worn items so far. All right, you guys, so we're down to my last top 10 most worn clothing item, and then stay tuned because I'm going to show you my top 5 most worn pairs of shoes in my wardrobe. Okay, so for the last item, this vintage red floral skirt. You guys, I've worn this so many times. It's crazy. It is so comfortable. It has a nice elastic waistband, but the length is just perfect. The color is like my favorite color, red, and I love that it has this little baby little floral print all over it. It's just such a beautiful little skirt to wear. But yeah, this skirt, I have gotten a lot of questions from you guys on where I got it, and unfortunately it is not online because it's vintage, but I will see if I can find something similar and I will link it if I do. Okay, so we got through my top 10 most worn clothing items, and now I wanted to show you my top 5 most worn shoes. These aren't even necessarily like my favorite shoes that I own, but these are the shoes that I just keep reaching for and I've just worn the most of any. So let's go ahead and start. Okay, so the first pair of shoes is my Everlane day gloves. These guys I actually thrifted. I thrifted these for $3 when I was in New Orleans. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's very, very exciting that I found these. So the first pair that I got were these in the color brick. And I got them in my regular size, which is a size 7. Then I thrifted these black ones in a size 7.5. And then I figured out at that point that I actually preferred the half size bigger. Normally I am a 7. I found that on the 7s, my toe actually pokes through the top here, and it just kind of sticks up like a little bump, and I don't really care for how that looks. So I like to have the extra toe room of the 7.5. I love these shoes so much. I got them in another color too, and I've been wearing these guys a ton. I feel the addiction, okay? I wear these all the time. I'm reaching for them constantly, And my mind just automatically goes to, okay, I need them in every color to go with my wardrobe. I know that's so bad and I shouldn't do that, but I just love these shoes so freaking much. So anyways, I'm in 3 colors. I feel like that's what happens to me when I find a garment that I really love. I just get it in a bunch of colors. Let me know if you guys do the same thing. Leave a comment down below. Okay, so my next most worn shoe, you guys are probably very familiar with. If you've been following me for a while, I wear these guys non-stop. These are my Sutro boots. Okay, so let me tell you why I love these shoes. I was a florist and I needed a sturdy boot that was not only cute but comfortable. I was deciding between the Sutro boot and the Blundstones, and for me, I just personally liked the look of the Sutro boot better than the Blundstones. They did have a bit more of like a chunky look to them as opposed to these, which are more of a sleek silhouette. I like that the sole was thinner than the Blundstones. I felt like I would wear them more often. They would go with more things. They'd go with dresses, skirts too. I mean, of course you can wear any boot, even if it has a chunky sole, you can wear it with a skirt. But for me, I just preferred these, and I'm really glad that I got them. I did have to break them in. I did buy an insole for high arches because I have very high arches, and I really wanted my feet to be comfortable because as a florist, you're on your feet all day long. And honestly, it's just broken in so beautifully, and I haven't even polished them that much. I think I polished them once out of the whole time that I've had them. They just still look great, and that's the great thing about investing in leather boots. I cannot link these below since they've been sold out for a really long time, but they told me that they're working on restocking them, so I will let you know as soon as I can if they do restock them. But anyways, love having a good leather Chelsea boot in my wardrobe. I wear it all the time. Alright, so my next pair of most worn shoes are actually this pair that I got from Nordstrom Rack years ago. These are actually the brand UGG. These guys are super comfy. They have like a cushy insole. I love the wooden heel. I love the color. I feel like it goes with so much. And I just love this style. It's like a clog style, but it has an open toe. Since these guys are getting super beat up, I'm actually thinking about getting a new pair of clogs. And I know there's so many different brands out there. If you guys have a favorite clog brand that you want to recommend to me, please leave it in the comments below. But anyways, these guys have gotten me through many, many years. I've worn them so much. It's like one of my favorite dress-up heels to have. You guys, this next pair of shoes I'm going to show you, I have had since high school. Not this particular pair, but I have had Converse since high school. I just love them. I feel like they go with everything. It's such a classic tennis shoe. I love that you can wear these with dresses and they look super cute. You can wear them with jeans, any type of pant you can imagine. You can wear them with it. So they're super versatile. I do have a black pair too, but the white pair I reach for a lot. I bought this pair secondhand at a vintage store because I liked that they were already broken in for me. If you get them brand new, you know, just be prepared that it's gonna take a while to break in. Somebody else did all the hard work for me. They broke them in. I like that they were a little bit dirty when I got them. But yeah, these are kind of a lot dirty now. And I probably need to figure out a way to clean them. I've looked at videos and there's like a baking soda water thing. There's like so many different things. Actually, I tried that once, didn't I? Can't remember. Anyways, so the Converse High Top All Stars are some of my favorite shoes. I wear them all the time. All right, you guys, so my last but not least, most worn shoe is going to be my Everlane Day Heels. This shoe honestly makes every outfit so much fun. I just love a pop of red with an outfit. It's great if your wardrobe is like mostly neutrals, or if you're afraid to like invest in any bright color clothing, I mean, just get a pair of shoes that are the bright color, and then you can incorporate them into your neutral wardrobe and still have some fun with color. So these guys are so comfy. They do fit true to size. I love that they have this stacked heel, so it's like easy to wear, easy to walk around in. They have a lot of toe room, which is great. The back of the heel has this elastic, so your foot doesn't slip in and out of the shoe constantly, which I've noticed with other shoes that I have. So I definitely recommend this shoe. I would love to get these in another color, like a cream or even a black, but I haven't yet. I have held out, but it's definitely on my wish list for sure. Anyway, so that's my last shoe that I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so we are all done. I know that was kind of long, but hopefully that was helpful for you guys. I really enjoyed pulling out my top 10 most worn items. And actually, when I looked at this collection, I was like, hey, this is kind of like a capsule collection. I could definitely interchange all of these pieces together and like create multiple looks and multiple outfits with them. The only thing is that I didn't include any shirts or t-shirts in this because I have a lot of t-shirts and shirts, and there wasn't any that really stood out to me as being like my most worn. So I didn't include any t-shirts in here, but if I was going to like do a capsule wardrobe with these items, I would definitely throw in like a couple t-shirts, and I think it would be a really solid capsule collection. Let me know actually if you're interested in anything capsule wardrobe related. I definitely don't have a capsule wardrobe. I would get way too bored with it, but I can like put something together if you're interested in learning how to create one. All right, so thanks so much again for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. Go watch my top 5 wardrobe basics video on my IGTV if you haven't seen it. I'll link it for you below, and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, remember you're beautiful just the way you are. Bye.
So thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video today. I had actually been wanting to start a tiny acorn blog for quite a while. They made it so easy for me to start a blog. I just picked out the template that I wanted. I picked all the colors and the fonts. I love how I could also switch it to the mobile view, so I could see what it would look like for someone who's reading my blog on their smartphone. Honestly, Squarespace is just such a great tool to just empower you to be able to create whatever it is that you want to. Maybe you're finally ready to put yourself out there and start trying to get new clients, and you want a beautiful online presence that kind of shows what you're all about. Whether you're a photographer, a model, you're, a blogger, you're somebody who wants to start an e-commerce online store. There are so many different things that you can do on Squarespace. They basically have templates for all of that stuff. So head over to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/tinyacorn to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.